देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे कुलारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णा प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमय प्रदीपः Namo Namaha. Good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are joining. We have started on the 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Shraddha-traya Yoga. We are nothing but what our belief systems are there. We are not, however much you say, based on our mental temperament, based on our faith, we take that one. Our belief system is based on, we are what our belief system, not the truth. Nobody is after the truth. We say that we understand according to our preconceived ideas. In the 18th, in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata. Mahabharata has 18 Parvas. Parvas means 18 peaks. The 14th peak is called as Ashvamedhika Parva. Ashvamedhika Parva, in war, after the war, they were doing the Shraddha. During the war, though people died, there was no Antya Samskar. After the war, they were giving the argya to all the deceased people, and when Yudhiṣṭhira was giving the argya to for the deceased people on his side, and Kunti told him, give argya to Karna also. He said, why Karna? He is our staunch opponent, why I have to give argya? Kunti at that time told, in fact, Karna was your elder brother. Hearing that one, Yudhiṣṭhira almost fainted. What a wretched person I am. For the piece of land, I fought with my own elder brother. How bad I am. And he started crying bitterly, and no amount of consolation from Vedavyasa, Bhima or Krishna, he could not be consoled. I don't want anything, I will go to forest, I will live on begging. At the first chapter, Arjuna was telling the same story. It is better for me go into the forest and start living on alms, begging. Yudhiṣṭhira went into the same scenario after the war. I am very bad, because of me so many people died. I will go into the forest, I will become a monk. Even Krishna said, you fought war after getting everything, renouncing. We say that in our history books, Ashoka the king, he fought the battle. After the war, he was dejected and he gave everything away. The concept, Yudhiṣṭhira also had the same notion. Sri Krishna and Vedavyasa said, what for? You fought the war for the sake of dharma. It is not becoming of you to renounce. You have to, you fought for dharma, on the dharma side. Not out of your passion, you fought the war. But he could not be convinced. Then Sri Krishna said, if you think your grandfather Bhishmacharya, he was on the last leg of his life. He was reclining on the bed of row. He was waiting for a good time to depart. If he says, yeah, are you okay? Then Yudhiṣṭhira agreed. Yudhiṣṭhira was arguing that you are all my friends, you are on my side. To console me, you are saying this one. Sri Krishna said, the person on the other side will say the same. Saying so, next day morning, Yudhiṣṭhira was still getting ready, but Krishna was telling, get ready. That man is about to die, you have to absorb as much as you can. When a knowledgeable person is around, Sri Krishna says not to waste your time. When the Jnana, the sun of Jnana sinks, sets down, you won't get that opportunity. He told you have to make best use of it. Before the sunset, sun of the knowledge, the light of knowledge, sun sets, you go to him and absorb. When that knowledge sets in, you won't get this opportunity. And Yudhiṣṭhira agreed, and Sri Krishna took him. Bhishmacharya narrated in Shanti Parva and Anushasana Parva, in the biggest of the out of 100,000, 20,000 verses by Bhishma Stavaraja. In the 20,000, he gave various advice. He told him, oh child, you did not do anything wrong. It was rather I and we did wrong, and not to grieve. After hearing Vishnu Sahasranama and all, though Bhishmacharya did not say, Sri Krishna entering into Bhishmacharya told that one. After that also Yudhiṣṭhira said, I did wrong, please release me, I will go to forest. Then Vedavyasa said, some people, you had to tell in a right way, they will accept only thing. For many people, do meditation, come to yoga, do the japa, meditation, they are not happy. And the other token, you go and do an Satyanarayana Puja, somebody will do, I am happy. Some people, they want easy methods, they are the soft point. Vedavyasa said, you know Ashvamedhika is the highest for the kings. It's the most purifying. Indra did 100 Ashvamedha yaga. Because of that, he ascended to Indra Padavi. Indra title he got. Are you willing to do? Yudhiṣṭhira immediately said, okay, I will do that one to get wash away all my sins. I will do Ashvamedha yaga. And then Yudhiṣṭhira put the another question. To do that one, it is not ordinary. At home, if you are doing one pavamana homa, you can put earthen pot vessel or some copper vessel. We are very stingy, and Yudhiṣṭhira said, Ashvamedha, I can't be so stingy. I have run out of, our coffers are empty. I don't want to overburden our citizens with taxing them more, increase the tax. They are already under severe stress because of the war. How can I do? I don't want to do it in an ordinary way. I want to do it in a proper way with spending. I don't want to impose tax. Please guide me. Then Vedavyasa said, I will tell you the place. Badrinath, near Badrinath. You come there, there is a place Vasudhara. Vasudhara, that is the place itself name. Vasu means wealth. The abundance of wealth is there for the ordinary eyes. It looks like an ordinary rock, ordinary mountain. It is a divine wealth. It doesn't appear as a gold. But Vedavyasa said, still there is the mountains filled with so much of wealth. In living with Himalayan masters, Swami Rama also mentions that one. This concept, people, the wealth gets revealed to the people. For us, it looks like an ordinary rock. For it is a divine wealth. It doesn't reveal. It reveals. Vedavyasa says there is a plenty of wealth. Your forefathers did Yajña, and they gave lot of wealth to Brahmanas who are officiating the Yajña. They presented, those Brahmanas said, what we'll do with this wealth? We don't need, all we want is a knowledge. And they threw that gold back in there and they left. For us, only knowledge is important. What we'll do with the gold? Vedavyasa said, it belongs to, Yudhiṣṭhira said, whose wealth is that one? Vedavyasa said, it is your ancestors. Ancestors, it was left behind for a proper use for the right hand. Right hand, the Yudhiṣṭhira agreed. He took the whole troop, all Pandavas went, even Vedavyasa went there, and they went in a chariot, elephant, horses, all carts. They filled everything with a lot of precious stones and gold. Everyone carried, did the laboring job, except Yudhiṣṭhira being a king and Vedavyasa. Everyone worked hard. It says whenever you are doing a Yajña, Yajña means collective worship, everyone must join hands. Not to say it is nothing to do with me. It is Vedavyasa showed whenever good things are happening, everyone must join hands. Any great act is happening, join hands. That is how the collective good will come. He brought that one after bringing Yudhiṣṭhira sent out Arjuna for Ashvamedhika, the good breed horse to take around the country, and whoever resisting, trying to stop this horse, they have to fight with Arjuna, and if other party wins, they have to take the horse forward for 1 year and for the completion of Yajña. And Yudhiṣṭhira clearly mentioned to Arjuna, I am grieving because of the death of so many people. If in your fight, do not kill anyone. We don't want any more bloodshed. And nobody resisted. Everyone gave plenty of money, and after 1 year Arjuna returned along with lot of wealth, and many people came, many kings came, attended the Ashvamedha Yajña, and successfully completed this Yajña. That brought lot of consolation for king, the doing something. It is giving, I don't want to sit idle. For people, Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna tells Arjuna also, in the earlier times, the great people like Janaka and other people, how they did Karma Yoga. You also do the Karma Yoga. That method appealed to Yudhiṣṭhira. He got lot of consolation in doing Ashvamedha Yaga. Through that one, the grief of Yudhiṣṭhira was relieved. That after that he was not whinging, because of me so many people died. This is the 14th Parva of Mahabharata talks about this one through Ashvamedhika Parva. Saptamodhyaya, Saptadashodhyaya. In the 16th chapter end, Sri Krishna tells, Tasma Shastram Pramanante Karya Akarya Vyavastito. You need knowledge. Without knowledge, you can't progress. Knowledge is light. knowledge is the path of emancipation. Knowledge, how knowledge is developed, built, increased only through talking. Why I urge all the teachers to take class? Why? Your Vijnanamaya Kosha is enabled only through talking. You talk, your Vijnanamaya Kosha. Otherwise, we are only at the Manomaya Kosha. Vijnanamaya Kosha is not opening. What should I do? What should I do? My memory is weak. Vijnanamaya Kosha, Brahma is the controller of that one. And Agni, mouth is Agni, Brahma, Vijnanamaya Kosha. If you want your Vijnanamaya Kosha, the fourth Kosha of the 5 Koshas to open, strengthen, you have to continuously pravachana. Swadhyaya pravachanam na pramaditavyam. In the Taittiriya says, you learn and pass on. Why? Because the fourth kosha otherwise always is closed. I can't open that one. My memory is weak. I hear so many things. One ear it really gets released through other. So that is why I have been urging all teachers, take extra interest, come forward, take classes, teach. That is why Vijnana Sri Krishna says you can't just talk. You have to talk based on the knowledge. Arjuna asked the question, Ye Shastra Vidhimisrajya Yajante Shraddhayanvitaha Tesham Nishtatu Ka Krishna Sattvam Rajastamaha. I have no idea what I am doing, but I am very obediently doing. Whatever I am doing. What type of faith is that one? Arjuna asked the question, is it a sattvic? I am very obedient. Whatever somebody says, I obediently do that one. I am very religiously following, whether it's a sattvic, rajasic or tamasic. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Trivida Bhavati Shraddha Dehinam Sa Swabhavaja Satviki Rajasi Chaiva Tamasi Cheti Tam Shrunu. He talks about faith is according to the 3 types. The faith is according to our nature. Our nature either pure, mixed or dull, according to our swabhava. Swabhava sattvanurupa sarvasya shraddha bhavati bharata. Shraddho ayoyam purusho Yo yashraddha evasa. It is talking about sattva anurupa. Sattva means mind. Anurupa means it follows. Mind follows. Sattva anurupa sarvasya. Everyone's according to our faith. Our color of the mind according to follows according to our faith. Shraddha ayoyam purusho yo shraddha evasa. We are nothing but we are what our thinking is. Thinking is we are from outside we are saying that I am a devotee of God, I am following that religion, this religion, but in fact everyone does according to their way. Though scriptures talks about so many things, I follow according to what I think. My way of dealing from outside, I will say I belong to that religion, this faith, but my attitude, action according to my nature. Yajante satvika devan Yaksharakshansi rajasa Pretan bhuta ganaschanye yajante tamasa janaah. Sattvic people, they seek the divinity, positivity, divinity, nobility. Yaksha Rakshansi Rajasa, the Rajasic people go after the influencers who has money, wealth, political connection. They go after them because they want to get something mileage out of that one. What to do with wisdom? They don't want any wisdom. They want a good connection. Tell me where the money is. I am there. What do you do with good thinking? They are not interested in good the positive thinking. They are maybe midnight. They are busy international trading, share trading. Where the money is, they are up for 20 hours if required. And tamasic people, they are interested in only negative energy, negative forces. The negative dealing, how I can trouble others, how can I get drugs from which source, and illicit trading, and how can I harm the country, how can I harm one society. I don't like that community, I want to destroy them. The tamasic people always contemplating on how can I trouble others, destroy others. Whom I don't like, I want to destroy them. Tamasic people always thinking. Shastra vihitam goram tapyante tapo janaah. Damba ahankara samyuktaah. Kamaraga balanvitaah. Karshayanta sharirastham bhutagrama machetasah. Mam chaivanta sharirastham tan vidya asura nischayan. The tamasic people, they do all, there is no sanction of the scriptures. They have thrown the scriptures aside. They don't want any scriptures. They do the intense practice also. Tapas, you want to get into the close circle of negative people, you have to work hard, you have to prove yourself, you have to go through lot of trouble. They go to any extent required. Whole night they can get up, calls and telephone call, video call, whole night. It's also tapas. Aghora, that Ghora, tapo janaha, whole night. They are the negative people, also positive people, they have a mantra. You do this mantra japa, negative people also brainwashed. You remember this one. Indoctrination. They brainwash. Every day you have to attend this session. Indoctrination, otherwise you won't be aligned. Every day you hear same again. That person is bad, that person is bad, that person is bad. They are against you, they are against you. Again and again I am hearing, yes, my mind is determined. Now that person, that community is against me. I want to destroy, to do that one also, lot of tapas. That is also tapas. Long they torture, dhamba ahankara samyukta. They arrogant, they don't want to hear even rajasic people. They do lot of tapas only to show off ego, prompted by desire, selfish desire. Karshayanta, they torture themselves and torture other people. They in Puranas they talk about Hiranyakashipu was doing such a intense tapas, standing on his toes. They talk about so much of heat was produced, even from the head the smoke was coming, that much of heat. They do so much of tapa, means tapa. They generate so much of energy, negative energy, asura nishchaya, and these are the asuric type. Asuric type means, asura means not a divine quality. This, the tapas, even right from the way, if I am, how I am thinking, my food also will be accordingly. As I start practicing noble thinking, the way my diet changes according to my thinking habits. If I am doing a lot of meditation, my diet changes, my taste buds changes. It is Sri Krishna here talks about according to the nature, the type of food you are drawn to. The sattvic people, aharasvapi sarvasya trividho bhavati priyaha yajñastapa tata dānam tesham veda imam shrunu. It is aharasvapi. From api means food also. The ordinary thing, 2 times, 3 times we are indulging. From that also, that we can know what type of person, what type of you are liking, so is your mind. There is a saying, tell me your friends, tell me your social circle, I will tell you what type of person you are. You can know about that one. The classification in the 17 and 18 chapter talks about Yajña, Dāna and Tapas. Trikarana. Kaya, Vacha, Manasa. In the previous class I talked about Trikarana, Yajña, Dāna and Tapas. Tapas is in the mental level, and Yajña, yajante in the talking level, and kaya in the physical level, dāna. In the body level, talking level, mental level, it will be distinctly different according to your temperament. Ayusattvam balarogyam sukha-prīti vivardanaha rasya snigdha sthira hridya ahara sattvika priyaha. The type of food, sattvic people, when the mind is calm, serene, I am a meditative person, clarity is there, I don't want to get disturbed, I want to have a focus. So, I am naturally drawn to nourishing food, what nourishes my brain. The sattvic food, it nourishes the brain. With heavy food, like too oily and the greasy item, too much, if it is putting lot of load on your stomach, it is not enriching the mind. For the mind, sattvic food is one which enriches the mind, which gives the nourishment to the mind. Sri Krishna talks about what nourishes your mind. I talked about head of the family. I talked about in the body, this head is at the top. It should be like a lighthouse, should guide the family. Guide, a leader should be able to look ahead. Foresight should be there. For that, this should be enabled. That is called as Brahmana. Everyone, this part, mind should be very clear. For that, ahara, what type, my clarity should be there. The foresight for those people, the nourishing food, healthy food, juicy food, fresh food, which easily digestible, not put a load on to your gut and not resulting in your constipation, easy bowel movement, and increases your health, lifespan. Rasya snigdha sthira hridya ahara sattvika priyaha. Generally people, when they go on holiday, they say weak belly. They do not know what they have eaten. Food is mindful of what you put in through the body, because it has an effect on your health also. And ayusattvam, one person last year we came along with our to our yatra. All through, it's a sattvic food. He was very healthy, and inside he was a big meat eater. As soon as he departed our group after the yatra, he relished on the meat. Immediately he was fell sick, and he was even hospitalized in Vietnam. Fell so sick, body was tuned, conditioned. Now all of a sudden, driven by the tongue, I went there, body started rejecting. And the rajasic type of people, katvamla lavana ati ushna, tikshna ruksha vidahinaha, ahara rajasasyeshta, dukkha shoka maya prada. Amaya is a sickness. The katva, rajasic type of food, results it's good for the tongue but bad for the body bad for your thinking also. Too bitter, too salty, too temperature hot, too pungent, too dry, too chilly hot, and without any nutrition. This type of food, the rajasic people, they are drawn towards this type of food. The chips and junk food. And it was there in the news also, about 20 years back. One in 20,000 newborns had autism, and now 1 in 34 babies born have autism. They attribute towards mother's junk food. No care about the food, too much processed food, too much of ready to eat, too much of plastic use, too much of convenience, microwave and plastic use, and ready to eat, or too much of frozen food, cook for 1 week and eat, and too much of junk food. That is resulting, now they are saying that how we caught up in this mess, how to get out of that one. Too much of autism children attribute towards good for the tongue, but the generations suffer. Dukkha shoka amaya pradaha, it is a disease. Yatayamam gatarasam puti paryushicam chayat uchishtam apicha medhyam bhojanam tāmasam. Yatayamam, too much, the old food, stale food, the old food without nutrition, the putrefied food, the paryushicam, the without any nutrition, and half-eaten food, not fit for offering to the God. That type of food, no control. I eat whatever I want, I drink whatever I want, because I am a free person. This is a democratic country. Who are you to question? I eat whatever, drink whatever, eat whenever, no control over that one. That is called as the tamasic food. I am not eating according to my body constitution, mind requirement. The careless, like in Ramayana, in Sundarakanda, it talks about Ravana's kitchen. Ravana's kitchen, Hanuman went around. He saw the kitchen, name an animal, that big vessels full of any animal. Like in Africa, South Africa, they talk about the lion meat, crocodile meat, bison's meat, that all those are mentioned in Sundarakanda. He had that type of any animal, any wild animal, any exotic birds, that type of meat, because Rakshasas, they don't care. They always, kitchen was filled. Hanuman went through the kitchen to, it indicates the type of temperament of Rakshasas. apātrebhyaśh Yudhiṣṭhiro yajñate yajña mana samadhāya sa satvikaha. And yajña, how the yajña, apātrebhyaśh, doing the worship without any expectation, without yajño, Yudhiṣṭhira. In Purusha Sukta it talks about even not to the people who are fit for liberation, even they do not aspire for moksha. They don't seek any mukti, because they see the presence of God, full faith in God. When I have gotten you, doesn't matter where I am. I don't, they don't, na kamayate. When akami, when you're not expecting anything, you get whatever you needed. When you do a yajña, pray for something, you will get only that one. Like I invested $1 million and I am seeking only $100. If I ask anything in prayer, please give, it is like investing $1 million and asking for $10. When you have the full faith in God, you have full trust. He knows everything what I need. When you do not ask, you get whatever is needed. When you ask, you will get only what you asked. It is not a proper way of transaction. It's not a proper way of devotee. Devotee never asks. He has full trust. God knows what I want. I myself do not know what I want. I wanted now, but tomorrow I change my mind. My demand keep on changing and keep on multiplying, and I myself do not know, like a difference between I mentioned 2-year-old and a grown-up person is a demand in the only the product, value of the product. As a child, I wanted a toy car. A grown-up has a demand for an expensive car. Only the change of the value of the product is only different. The demand is the same. Child asks for a $2 one, and grown-up has a desire for $1 million. Both are the same in a way, only the value of the product is different. The sattvic people, they never ask. I myself do not know. The kept on coming and going because I want that one, I want that one, I want that one. I caught up in the never-ending cycle of coming and going. Please, I don't want anything, only you. That is, apātrebhyaśh Yudhiṣṭhira. Whatever I am doing yajña, this I have to do. Worshipping you, it is my obligation. As a collective yajña, I am doing as an offering. It is not for any personal gain. Yaśña manaha. I am doing the full-hearted. Not what to do that person. My mother is complaining, my wife is complaining, my husband is complaining, my father is complaining me to go yoga class and take yoga class. There is no full-hearted. Sattvic people, I am doing, this is an opportunity to worship the God. Very few people get this opportunity. Yaśña mana samadhāya. Samadhāya means the source of bliss is there. Throw your heart behind these worships. Sa satvika. Abhisandayatu palam. डम्बार्थमपि चैव यत् युज्यते भरतश्रेष्ठ तं यज्ञं विद्धि राजसम् अभिसन्धाय तु फलम् I am doing, tell me what I will get. Tell me what I will get in return. I do anything only for the name's sake. I am taking the class only for my CV, my friend circle. I am a yoga teacher. I am only to show off and not out of wholehearted dīyate. This type of action only to show off, abhisandaya, in expecting in return, and like a bartering. Oh God, I did that one, you have not given anything to me. Give me something, transaction. I have done, now you give in return. Where is the phala? They say, go to Tirupati and put 100 rupees in the hundi and I want something in return. I have gone all the way, I paid a ticket, I jumped the queue, I bribed somebody and I went so much of trouble I took. And what are you giving? I had to get something, I am demanding something in return. That is called as rajasic. Vidhihinam asrishtanam mantrahinam adakshinam Shraddha virahitam yajñam tāmasam parichakshate. Vidhihina, it's not according to the scriptural injunction. Whenever I want, for example, one person, he was saying that he did some marriage function. He went to an astrologer, when is the good time? He told do it on Tuesday on Amavasya. It seems that ignorant person said it seems Amavasya and Tuesday not good. That person says that day I am free. You can do that one. The priest is misguiding. Only there is no scriptural injunction, only making the money. Vidhihina, there is no scriptural sanction, misguiding. Even the astrologers, priests, they misguide people because for the personal gain. Asrishtanam, last time International Day of Yoga, Indian Consulate organized in Melbourne, MCG, it was evening time 6 to 8, but hardly any food. Everyone was starving. When you organize something, give some food. Without food, it's a tamasic type. People to come there would have come there, left home around 4 o'clock, and end of the program, no food was served. These are the tamasic type. When you invite people, if it is through the lunch time, for breakfast time, you have to give something, not to make people go empty stomach cursing you. When they curse you, that the stomach, Agni is waiting, that fire will consume you. Whenever some guest comes to your house, during the lunch time, dinner time, food time, if you do not give food or drink, that fire will consume your house. In Ramayana also it is Shoka Vanhi Janakatmajaya. What burnt the Lanka? Shoka Vanhi, the tear of the Sita Devi. The tears of Sita Devi, because of that one, whole Lanka was burned down by Hanuman. The tears, when the Agni has come up, if you do not pacify, it will consume you. And mantrahinam adakshinam, when you are doing, know what is mantra. Towards the end of this chapter it comes, adakshinam, you are not giving proper farewell. No, you disregard people who are attended. Shraddha virahitam, without any faith. Everyone does, I am doing. That is called as tāmasam parichakshate. Devadvijagaro prajñam. Pujanam shauchamarjavam. Brahmacharya ahimsancha. Shariram tapa uchyate. After yajña, now tapas. The physical tapas is the respecting the elders, respecting the divine beings. Divine beings, respecting the divine souls. The past also, not to insult the great people from any religion. The great people got to be revered, not to insult them. And Guru, Deva, Dvija, the people, the knowledgeable person, you respect them. You may not have direct interaction with them, and not to keep on talking negative about some great people. No connection with you, but still our social, we go for a social function, our tongue is so loose, we don't know what we are talking. Keep on criticizing everyone. Do not do that one. Learned people, Guru is the one who you have a direct interaction with that person who has changed your destiny. Otherwise, without Guru, I cannot proceed. Someone enabled me to change the course of my life. Who changed my destiny? That is Guru. Prajñam, Guru Prajñam, one who has realized person. You have to respect Shaucham, purity, talking, thinking and action are aligned. Brahmacharya, in the physical level, always thinking about the higher possibilities. Brahmacharya means you are the thinking when the higher possibilities, you don't squander your time, energy on trivial things. Always seek out for higher possibilities. Ahimsa means your life is not a burden for others, you are of value for others. And Shariram, this is the physical level. Anudvegakaram vakyam. Satyam priyahitam chayat. Swadhyaya bhyasanam chaiva. Vagmayam tapa uchyate. One is the physical control and another one is tongue. Tongue has a dual function. One is we have no control over the food. Whenever we go past kitchen, we just throw something into the mouth. Whether we are hungry or not, they say, I want to always keep my jaws. That is my exercise, daily exercise. I want to keep my jaws working. What exercise you do? Only jaw exercise. And anudvega is controlling the tongue and your talking, control over your speech. That is control over your tongue and talking. It is very challenging. Invariably I talk and get into argument, unnecessary discord. I go with to a party all dressed up with the full makeup, and I go for hairdressing and eyebrow, whatever, but I come back disappointed. So much of talking, wrong things, wrong discussion, and people complain, I can't sleep for 2 days after the party. So much of negative energy. That control your tongue. To control, minimize your socializing. Satyam, talk the truth. Priyam, what is good. Hitam, in the long term. Sometimes you tell the bitter truth. Now it may appear to be bitter, but in the long term, you realize, thank God, that person told me straightforward. The sweet talk, we may not be able to get up. somebody woke me up. In the short term, the child may think parents are very strict, but in the long term, they say, because of my parents, I am what I am. They were strict. They would have told something lie also. If they if the child is demanding money, they would have said no money, appear to be untruth, but in the long term it is a truth. And some people here, they said, in my childhood I did not have enough, now I give whatever my child asks. Whatever my child asks and I give, then why you have to become a parent? Parent means you are supposed to guide. Whatever my child, a brainless child asking, giving, that is not the parenthood. You are supposed to, you have a role to play, you have to guide. You have to satyam, priyam, hitam. In the long-term welfare, you should be concerned of long-term welfare. And long-term welfare, and yesterday I was talking in the class also, one person did all the wrong things, did even the theft, murder, burglary, whatever, and they sentenced him to death penalty. And before he was taken to the gallows, his mother was also there. This person who was on the sentence to death, he asked for 1 minute with time off to talk to mother. He came near the mother and bit her ear so hard that blood started coming. And mother said, why? You said when I was child, you never bothered to correct me. You never told anything good to me. You always encouraged me, do with that one, bravo, good, you are very smart. Because of that, I ended up here. Appear to be good, priya, but ended up as hita. It is not hita. So, long term, the parent have a role to play, not to just whatever child asks. Hitam chayate, swadhyaya, always contemplate to control your tongue, do the swadhyaya, you get master your tongue, and manaprasada saumyatvam, maunam atma vinigraha, bhava samshuddhiritetat, Tapa manasa uchyate. Manaprasada, always calm, serene, and not to get into argument, unnecessary discussion, and with the things unrelated to you, get into unnecessary argument. For example, one of my childhood classmate, he went into a betting with his friends, which side will win Calcutta IPL, Calcutta win or Chennai win. Argument, they went on, then betting, and what was the bet? If they pledged the whole property, whatever belongs to you, you have to surrender. Out of ego, argument, they pledged, and this person, the childhood classmate, he lost, and those people, they started pestering and hassling, and he could not stand. He committed suicide. Unnecessary, got into the wrong company. Bhava samshuddhi, keep away, positive company. Saumya means saumana, this pure mind, polite, maunam, talk when required, when asked, atma vinigraha. And when going, if you are not contributing, when your voice is not valued, not to go there. Control your senses. Bhava samshuddhi, always serene within. Tapo manasa uchyate. Shraddhaya paraya taptam. Trividam tapastat trividam naraihi. Apala kankshibir yukte. Satvikam parichakshate. And this one, Satvika, Shraddhaya, Taptam, Trividam, without expecting anything, tapas is called as Satvik. Satkaramana pujartam, tapodambena chaivayate, kriyate tadiha proktam, rajasam chalamadruvam. Whatever I do, I need to be recognized. My name has to come in the newspaper. Out of arrogance, doing is rajasic. Mudagrahyena atmano. Yat pidaya kriyate tapaha. Tapasyo utsadanartam va. Tat tāmasam udāhṛitam. Whatever I do, it is a nuisance for they do. It is a trouble for them and others, the troublemaker. They say the best thing, you don't do anything. People say you are so, whatever you do, it is a mess. And mudagrahyena, no knowledge. Out of I thought I will do, and no process, and whatever comes to mind doing, tamasic way. Dātavyamiti dānam. Dīyate anupakārine. Adeśa-kāle ca apātre cha. Dānam satvikam smritam. Giving to the people, right time, without anupakārine, without expecting anything in return, right place, right time, that type of timely help. What in English they say, the timely help is called as a satvik. And yattu pratyupakarartham. Palam uddishya va punaha. Dīyate ca pariklistam tad. Dīyate pariklistam. Dīyate ca pariklistam. Tad dānam rajasam smritam. And yatyu pratyupakarartham, I expect something in return. In the functions in India, anyone gives any donation in the function, any present, they write it down. I have to return that one, equal amount when I attend that person's function. And when asked for that one, we donate with pariklistam. It is giving is a big challenge. My hand doesn't go into my pocket. Pariklistam, putting the hand in my own pocket is a great challenge. I don't want to give out anything. Giving, I don't want to. They say the stingy person while eating doesn't want to shoo away the crow while eating because scared that some grains may fall off. The so stingy, they don't want to nothing was there before we came. When we came, we had nothing. When we go, we have nothing. But in between, we think everything is ours. That is the tamasic people, the rajasic people. Nothing was there. Nothing we came with. When we go, nothing we go with. But in between, everything is so greedy, so greedy. Sri Krishna says, these are verily the thief. They're superimposing everything onto themselves. They are the thief. And adeśa-kāle dānam. apātrebhyaśh dīyate. asat-kṛitam avajñātaṁ tāmasam udāhṛitam adeśa-kāle, not a right time, not in a right place. Not a right place, apātre, not to the right person. Abhyascha, with if somebody asks and with the swearing, give and get lost. People people who are on the beggars, people give with scolding them. Abhyascha, not wholeheartedly. Asat-kṛitam, asat, it's with avajñātaṁ, not knowing, with not a good frame of mind. That type of giving, it is called as tamas. By giving that type, though you have given, outside action is the same, but that type of giving attracts more papa or sin. The rajasic type of giving, I am not giving with so much of asking, giving, I am not getting the benefit of the dāna. The punya is not coming. In the rajasic, there is no punya. In tamasic, there is a papa, it's a sin. And in the sattvic, that type of giving, wholeheartedly, merit comes. That is the punya. Punya is upward, going up. Rajasic, no gain. Only with great difficulty I have given, I lost, given, and no benefit for me. Though no mental peace, I gave, somebody asked for a donation for our yoga temple we want to buy. After so much of requesting, I gave $100 and I can't sleep for 1 week. I gave $100. I wasted. So money also has gone, peace of mind has gone, there is no punya also. And tamasic people, only that wrong people, they give money to the wrong people, wrong hands. They go into wrong hands, it is the negative type, negative incurs sin. These two shlokas repeat again. Yattu pratyupakarartam phalam va punaha dīyate ca pariklishtam tad dānam rājasam smritam adeśa-kāle yad-dānam apātrebhyaśh dīyate asat-kṛitam avajñātaṁ tāmasam udāhṛitam vasudeva-sutam devam kamsa-chānūramardanam devaki paramanandam krishnam vande jagadgurum